reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
What?
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
Oh, it wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Oh. My palm strikes the table. Moving my hip, 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 moving my hip. Pop, lock, chopping that ass. Pop, lock, dropping that ass. Pop, lock, chopping that ass. Pop, lock, dropping that ass. It's a motherfucking New Year in this motherfucker. It's 2025 in this bitch. Yeah, I'm here with my Discord people. We out here slaying together. We out here slaying together. We out here playing Among Us. You already know I got Brooklyn Kayla. I got Erica Lashonda. I got Anthony Grande.
Throw like options out there. I don't know.
I'ma just. So let's just dive right in, shall we? And y'all watched the last shit was the crazy shit going on. Isabella, I think she's okay or some shit. So yeah. Hey, Bejewel. Okay. Got for me so I could hear. All right, let's dive right in. You two. Ooh, the darkness closes around. Wait, is this Isabella? I think it is. Grasping, pulling, engulfing me. Hey, sexy. Hey, man. The ground craves in, and without warning, I'm falling. My eyes stop open. Oh, this is Elizabeth. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache. After I've fallen asleep, all hunked up the night before. Drenched in sweat, and the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. What we play tonight is The Ladder. It's a horror game. Hey Ace. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxembourg, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not that crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I tell my siblings about. Maybe just the stress of living alone? The knowledge that I always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forced me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. Yeah, it's a good game. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel, where's my towel?
Oh, get up, Isabella. Admittedly, it's the weekend and an unspokenly rude that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened, oh lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Ah, sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it enough to put me in a foul mood. And it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in the favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually, It's around noontime here, and I'm the only one calling. Not the other way around. Better for them to use the money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most short return I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? Who
Oh,
are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
no. There's. Okay, I'm trying to do this, Bella. I'm trying, y'all. There's tired lift in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave this job. I wish there's something I could do for her, but from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kia Jordan's already drinking right now. Again, I can't count on my older sister either. Knowing she has a family of her own and, well, at 8, Anne's financial situation is exactly great right now, having rented herself deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas.
Oh,
How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
it's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hinges, just want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Not the burden of feeding 8 months and selling Papa's bill all rests on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little acceptance sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover their costs of day-to-day living, let alone the bloated hotel bills. What if I change my name to Kanja name? What the fuck you change your name to that, Ekity? We can't even accept from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
Sure he'll get better soon.
That's
Is
crazy.
he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I started to think that the call got cut until.
Listen, Grace,
Oh, girl, she lying.
maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good, even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yeah, look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Colin Cool Ewing. Sorry, I don't know how to say, well, I don't know what she's just saying, but I'll tell you. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can't get him a straight one. I smiled through. Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary
Promise
concerns.
me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening. The voice of child EJ talking excitedly about his day at school. The tapping of feet on the floorboard as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighbors' kids bullying him? Now, when I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you.
Ooh,
Bye.
It ends. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. And he ends with some quick leaving half truth. I don't care, y'all. I don't give a fuck. Elizabeth is staying alive. Regardless, she's staying alive on my playthrough. She's not dying. None of that is happening, okay? She's staying alive. You hear me? I was first off this whole fucking game she dies, okay? Anyway. I'll leave it half truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath. What else hard to do? And shake away the thoughts behind to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately, because I can take a single step from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Girl, that's Rose.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
Don't clock me like that.
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
Oh shit.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
Just the Telltale did a several shuffling against a wooden floor, and Denise is yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't it always that isn't in any way comforting, but enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely elvish and out of breath. At feet, it takes into account my unusual travel time. Routine, climb more common to Brer Realty Corporation lure box office greets me as soon as my feet crosses the threshold. Paper rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about in...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice!
The fuck? My boss word turns buffalo as someone else closes the door into his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past week, he been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I heard they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload have been shifted to all of available staff, so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work, if anything. It means I have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table where Rose pulls me aside.
I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she dresses a bunch of paperwork in my hand without explanation. She's smiling. A page flows over from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up. My eyes get in the top of the page as I straighten. A purchase and a sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor's lounge while I tilt my head in question. They're seated on the sofa, look completely out of place in the humble decorated room. It's the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbled up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
You're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats and hands hugger her sleep. Although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy, She wants the sales to happen as much as I do. And now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed yet. Doctor needs to be signed still, but the election is there along with foreboding feeling I can quite
I
pinpoint.
had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house. I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price.
What
as
the-
long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Oh,
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend?
Rose nod.
I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? Y'all haggling down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the store attached to it. The stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on my shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for them to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having her boss sign the agreement and the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office relief. Madam Hannah calls me over the moment she knows my presence at the lounge door. She welcomes me with a bright smile. Her boom is more open than what one would typically expect from a passing client to have.
Oh, Isabel! How are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday. Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Meta Hannah scanned through each of them with a scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming expression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for and to proceed contract like these undergo. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet there she is. Oop. She showed some of it to her husband, and he responded with the same passive interest as if he's more happy to leave everything to her. I can't tell if it's purely because he believes she's capable enough. Does he care about what they are buying, or he simply finds paperwork tedious? Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Meta Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I released the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not hopped in, perhaps. Rose shooting me as a warning glance that clearly says, "Don't make a scene, we're almost there."
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it. Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am. Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves?
Oh,
Personal touch of sorts. It is our housewarming party and our new home.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget,
She just really folds up the into both her hands and winks. A finger raised to her lips, demanding our
I
silence.
know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion. Did I mention we reward our people generously?
Throw that cash in the circle. Bounce that cash in the circle. Hey.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
I can't accept this money.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
Get my bonus, baby. I don't know how much it is, but I know that girl is rich as a motherfucker. She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes? Here's her contact. Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible. I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Just like that transaction over and done with. My mom's still reeling even after they're left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. But part of me feels lucky about the fact no lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of mind, just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part, a second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big, but enough to continue funding proper treatment and hospitalization, big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, they'll keep me away from institutions life for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well once the deal has been closed, much to my insanity relief. But knowing that something is in there, and we gave just a good couple despite that, oh, it's better things you do to sell how again, buddy. Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie to Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too, aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
Damn.
All of it?
Mom said, damn, all of that?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
She slings her arm over my shoulder and leans in closer to my ear as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I mean, shit, right?
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
Oh god, it smells funny.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You sure did.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly moves herself from me to answer the phone on her death. Her turn shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. This one BRC top agent, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once through in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young and brimming with yet to be fulfilled dreams and ambition, she was a term away too from a nursing degree. On the contrary, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of foundness started. A small connection due to one similar experience and our respective lives. Our goals we bought let pass us by because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion.
What the fuck?
Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
People must be dying in that mansion. Oh, hell no.
He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. Lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of a fellow agent also heading over for a much-needed break. Ordinary, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping did allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considered taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing your lunch, trying to make good one of the promises I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too? Girl, yes. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone to the net. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at a nearby cafe. The same one I frequent with Bella because it's cheap and they give away free bread after our closing time. Oh, what is this fancy? Okay. Quint, a little old-fashioned though. Looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city tall building, but we love it at the same time. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books covering the wall. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours till the end, but even on the weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange, see two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but this distance, the kind born purely out of a different interest. That or Zach simply afraid of Becca. It's not possible, and I won't blame her if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I'm scared, even a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Hey y'all!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened?
I got that bonus, girl. That's what I got.
I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Okay.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
A waiter comes by to take her order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes another with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Oh. Even the person jotting down her order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it nevertheless and leaves without a comment. Becca frowns her eyebrow, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry, it's my treat.
Thank you. The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca, far from being my mom, a small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Pan roast sea bass, circus dressed asparagus, and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side. Or at least that's what the daily special board said. It will look good. I never did pay attention to it whenever I came here. The price whenever written way above was I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh good. I'm so hungry I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
She is.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
She sure did.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expecting grin breaks out on my face, except
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get a punchline to another lame joke Ash made and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Ash is not here, so we should celebrate while these 2 news are over.
Okay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
After news sinks in, expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like
You
it.
heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I, Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos, am free from my instant noodle binge.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Seriously?
Yes.
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
I sure motherfucking did.
Yep.
Which house is this? In Anselm Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
Yes.
One and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh, wow. That's...
She lets out a hum, although she's nodding. It's impressive someone who has heard something unbelievable and still force her brain to observe it. She think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
The words stumbled out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up just a little spat, and judging from the looks on their faces, it seemed they are too. Me and my stupid mouth.
Sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
Yep.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressure me into more light. But I'm not going to tell Becca that. Knowing her, she only worried.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
Yep.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
The fuck?
You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
Right, the fuck? I began to gather the plates to my side, a few, and each still untouched. A laugh almost escaped my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changed to disappointment. Becca hit a recipe as I was about to pull her plate closer to mine.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though. with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who had known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but the most of it is spent on catching up and telling stories about wherever keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of the party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from his stupid inputs, he's been silent the entire time. And Becca noticed.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pained expression crossed Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her courier after the man looking up of an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? That's why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glanced at Zach, her motion unsure. I asked him for his consent on a matter. Although this is a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent. Although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answered with a shift of his shoulder, gesturing for her to go on and tilt his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
From her turn rising in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. A sticker escapes me when I promise step down as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out dribble, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
What?
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
Oh. It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Oh. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on top of a clean against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heavy, looked down in the same manner a teacher would at an unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How is separating? Bro, I'm about to say that shit right. I don't know if I did, y'all. Sorry. He of all people should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam in her eyes when I turned to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scattered words should be enough to discourage someone. I should know. After all,
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever. I'm about to say get lost in my tongue as I flush embarrassing blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Girl?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Where's that Christmas at?
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of a puppy dog eye, if you can call this one.
Promise.
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week?
And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, this fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you walked. It's not like it's over for me though. I still have time. I can still come back, do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely, once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything, inside my bag, my phone buzzed unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel.
Hey, girl.
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that as if I already explains everything. Then out of the blue, she launches a big rant about the awful state of Luxembourg Street, all of which says a single breath that I can barely keep up, make a single word. I stay quiet, and only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that
We're
regard.
stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
When she finally ran out of things to complain about and stopped, what she said next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumble plea for me to meet the right interior designer to her stint in.
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose, she ends the call without even asking for my input. The sky is cloudless, and a noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put more people in a fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have staff members going all wool lately. Not to mention my boss, Macruder moods. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the grippies about the unpredictable weather, though the street of Luxembourg remained constantly busy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd filled the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to the rare reality of me, Zach from meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxurious houses and beckoned to her lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a lonely glance over some display of a shop window. You just want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for just Christmas. I turned my hip the last time she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The word steals. The fuck? Oh, let me take a screenshot. She looked me in eyes hollow, glaze piercing, and boring into my soul like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. There are no shadow of whispering. This time, only a plea, a human low and instinct. compelling me, beckoning me, and on dragging me to the floor beyond the glass. Oh, fuck no. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my rib. Each bell, every thought, screaming to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All my lips was heavy, but my own breathing strings in the face of her call. Help me.
Leave me alone.
Her mouth is scrunched in a grin, wide and unpleasant. The panic builds up in my chest, forcing me to take a sense of step back. I try not to stare at the decayed flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arms and her nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after I got what I want from Papa.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Her face, oh my god, confront, and she lets out a wail as sharp and utterly unforgiving rage. There's only hatred and bitterness. If her very notion of turning away from her is offensive in itself.
Please, I don't want this.
Before I know it, I stumble backwards, my own throat, howls from the screams I didn't even notice already coming out of my mouth. The back of my feet catches on the loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The result of pain completely joints me out of the haze, blurring my mind. For a little, while my surroundings appear unfamiliar, until Becca's face fills into my vision. A look of concern is on her face, and her hands are gripping my arm tight. Even Zach appears beside himself, with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against the small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
Girl, I fell. My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground. My weakened limbs rely solely on reflexes and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up anything to get the wrenching sensation out.
You're screaming. Zach, call someone.
No, don't. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt a smile to put her at ease, but it's likely to come off as a grin. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulder. My knees are still trembling, but I can't stand. Leave me. Stay away. Humanity's shifting. Everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's concerns are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Here were only the occasional drips of water on the sink and whining of a fan blades to keep me company. It's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. But even with the clutter to keep my company, the room still feels a lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by my side. Loud. So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out, to keep my mind here from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for enough. That's enough. A shiver passed over me. It was not from the hair hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the windows I left wide open. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter and cozily as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what happened? What? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty galls at me. Knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about, I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. The abrupt breaks into silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Blindly, I fish out my phone from under the mess of paper and cushions where I carelessly threw it before taking a shower hours ago. Ash stay flashes brightly on the screen. Is he calling because of this afternoon?
Thank you so much for spamming my inbox, scaredy cat.
What the fuck?
Hey, Ash.
What's wrong?
I just had a long day. The couple who bought the house wanted us to finish processing the papers within the week. It's a little hectic, but we'll manage.
Really? You sold it?
Don't sound so surprised. I told you, you don't stand a chance. The rights won't take no for an answer. You've been on the losing end from the very start. Ha!
Whoever said I was interested in the house in the first place?
Oh?
But you said...
Despite his light tone, his snicker only comes off as annoying into my ears. I have to fight the urge to end the call right there and there. Stupid Ash.
You're such an ass.
He is.
And just so you know, I'm not treating you to a separate celebration. Or ever.
Girl.
That's just unfair. And here I was looking something up for you. Didn't you say you wanted to talk to Andrew?
I paused. I did say that, but I didn't think he actually go through the trouble considering how much he scolded at the whole topic in the first place.
Is he okay with that?
Totally. Besides, I need to ask him about something. I might as well do it soon. What do you say you come with me tomorrow morning?
Well, there's no harm in it, I suppose. I've got a free day anyway.
Great, I'll just pick you up. Don't oversleep.
Don't compare me to you. I'm not the one who sleeps like a rock.
Girl, she likes him. Another round of chuckle comes from him. Oh, I will live for this day. He'll stop making fun of me. Just wait. You asshole. As I'm about to end the call, he clears his throat.
And, Isabella?
His sudden different tone sends my eyebrows shooting up into my hairline. And the road is the road ending today?
Yeah? Did you forget something?
Do you think we... Never mind. Good night.
He hangs up instantly. Rude, completely rude. I didn't even get to thank him. The busy tone through muffled echo through the receiver. No one is saying this for work. Even I'm doubtful it will. But right now, I'll take anything. And to get out of this nightmare. Sleep comes easier tonight. And for the first time in a long time, I dream of clear skies, unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and a small, cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up and before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Ash call last night, I'd probably sleep there. But now that it rolls around, I'm already heading downstairs where Ash is waiting for me in his car. His hair a devilish mess, eyes drowsy, and overly looking like he hurried to get out of bed. Or fell out of it. Or both. He looked adorably rumpled this way. But I'm not going to tell him that. This only blood his unbearable ego.
Good morning, Ash.
He makes a motion with his finger around his ear. Turn it down.
Can you even drive?
He asked me with a slight raise of his hand, a yawn, and nothing more. He has never been particularly fond of morning. And for that, I'm thankful to God and the universe less mental capacity for him to make fun of me. Just a reason why mornings are my favorite. It doesn't take long for us to reach our destination. The small cafe situated in Luxembourg's busiest street. The same one I often visit with Becca for cheap food. I bet you do get the cheap food, girl. I never got here on Sunday, but it's strikingly how different it appears without the unusual weekday and Saturday rush. The atmosphere especially reminds me of something we also have back home in the University of Tam. I wonder what happened to it. It was being renovated before I left, so I never got to visit one last time. The place has always had calming effect on me. But today, despite standing in a place similar to it, anxiety easily washed over me as soon as I step out the car. I'm quite used to dealing with people I never met before, thanks to my work, but still, I don't know him. In spite of the fact both Ash and Becca have vouched for him, what would he think of me and my story? What if he thinks I'm crazy? Hell, even my own friends thought so. I jolted a breath to quell the panic beginning to rise in me. Oh well, only one way to find out. A few hesitant steps forward and then Ash suddenly pulled me back by my elbow.
Hold on, scaredy cat, not too fast.
without warning, he flicks my forehead hard.
Hurts. What was that for?
He's already walking away when I look up, and I hurry to catch up to the puzzle. I really don't understand this guy. At least explain why you're flicking other people's forehead all of a sudden. So rude.
Get yourself together, will you? He's not going to bite. He's very accommodating, too.
I wasn't scared of him or anything.
You don't look like it. Didn't sound like you were okay last night either.
Huh?
What was that last one? Hey, don't just ignore me.
Don't fucking leave in my face. All questions and resources died on my mouth once he opened the door to the shop. A cast iron bell attached to his chime softly announced our arrival. The smelly of freshly brewed coffee welcomed us as soon as we stepped in. Like the usual, several tables and chairs have been set up for the Patreons, but most of the customers have forgotten them. In favor of the more comfortable throw pillows and beanbags, and a staff has laid out on the floor. Becca would love to know they have something like this on Sundays. He's been complaining about uncomfortable the library chairs for a long time now. Ash leads me to a secluded spot near the window, where an old man, probably in his 50s or 60s, is seated, enjoying a brew and a book.
Professor Clark.
It's just Andrew now. I'm no longer your professor, Detective Inspector Frey.
The guy. Andrew looks up from his book and gives him a smile. A sheepish look crosses Ash's face at the older man, admonishment. More usual, in my opinion, is seeing him appear like a parent has just scolded him. Much suggests a familiarity between them. One that goes beyond what someone expects from a simple student and mentor. With another warm smile, he gestured for us to take the empty seat opposite him.
Long?
Quite some time, but I come here early on weekends. Best time to get their first serving of bear claws. They're the only place that serves it here. I took the liberty of ordering for you two. I hope you don't mind. I thought it'd be best to talk over a decent helping of coffee.
Soon enough, and when they bring us 2 more cups and set down a basket of pastries.
Aren't you going to introduce the lady?
Ah, right. Sorry. Isabella, this is Prof. Andrew. He's one of my professors back at the university. Andrew, this is Isabella Santos.
Santos. Portuguese? Spanish? Brazilian? Mexican?
Filipina, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
Oh?
Ah, your name carries a lot of history, Miss Santos. Just Andrew is fine. Don't do what Ashton's doing. He doesn't listen to this old man.
He'll listen to anyone more like. The awkward tension typically present in his first meeting dissipates after that. I was expecting someone strict and to an extent someone severe, but Professor Andrew Clark is definitely the opposite of what I had in mind. The personable kind, similar to grandfather who dotes on your family gatherings. It's obvious why Ash has taken a liking to
Ashton
him.
tells me there's something you wish to discuss that I could help with. Let's hear it then.
I give Ash a hissing glance and he nods and gestures towards Andrew with his head. His leaving this to me is my story to tell after all. I keep it short and coquise. I found a letter in this old mention now I'm cursed. Exactly as I told Ash and Zach when they asked about it. I don't mention the name of the place. No use saying it now that someone else legally owned it. I used to drag other people into my problem.
I'm sure it's that letter I found, but I don't know anymore. I just want to know how to escape this nightmare.
Of course. We're talking about the one in Anslem Village, aren't we?
How did you...
Don't look so surprised. There's only one place popular enough here if we're going to talk about hauntings. I once had a colleague who wrote about it and the urban legends surrounding the place. Years worth of study, but fascinating. It's a shame he passed away at such a young age. He would have done a much better job at explaining topics like this one compared to me.
Pastor, oh girl.
Ashton here might disagree, but it's an interesting topic in sociology, if you care to have an open mind.
Studying the science and theory behind it is completely different from outright believing in it.
You don't believe in those stories, sir?
Now, this isn't a question of belief. All I'm saying is things like these speak a lot about a place's culture and history. And it's not just limited to ghosts. Monsters, gods, you name it. Even you, Miss Santos.
What about me?
How you respond to these stories. It tells a lot about you and your upbringing. In the same way it tells me why our detective inspector here finds such topics absurd. Interesting, isn't it?
My head's starting to spin from all of this. I'm not the smartest person around, but I understand what he's trying to get at, I think. It's still too much to take in at once. I look to ask for help, but his eyebrows are drawn in a frown. If he keeps staring like that at his cup, I'm pretty sure I'll crack soon.
There's still something you're not telling.
Didn't I tell you everything the other day?
Yeah, but you mentioned the rights. Then you proceeded to drop the topic right after. What's with that?
They don't have anything to do with this.
Rights? Luke and Hannah, right?
Yeah, they're the ones who got the place.
Ah, I'm not surprised. They're the kind who gets what they want when they set their eyes on it. From what I've heard, word gets around.
A heavy sigh escapes my lip. Popular or not, they're just my clients. A bit, a little pushy, but just clients in a story. I wish she stopped pestering about it. I know you're trying to help. Shut up, Ash. What is it again that Becca does when dealing with a particular difficult child? The pesky, annoying kind. I wish I could remember. I could probably use the same trick right about now.
Look here. I know you're trying to help, but the deal's almost already closed. The papers are being prepared. Once it's done, it's over. I'm just their agent.
And when is that happening?
When what? Is there even a purpose to this line of questioning?
Your working relationship with them. When's it going to end?
About a week from now? It depends on how long the papers will take, but they want us to rush it.
Really? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, really. Unless they want to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent. If yes, then I don't see a problem with it. Now stop annoying me about it.
Don't accept it.
What? Why? It's my job.
Oh Lord, you and my young sibling aren't as difficult to deal with. Then again, I asked for from a younger sibling to me. If he only spell it out, surely I understand. Why wouldn't he even have to talk about it right now? How many some relationships with everybody? Really? Ooh, Rebecca, our relationship. I'm trying to be Rebecca relationship, but Luke, I don't even know Luke, but the fuck? Oh, Beyonce's relationship is like high. Yeah, that's how it is, right? From a even crowd, talk about like the adults we are. It wasn't like this before, but somehow along the way, something had changed in people. Which is a way I could tell them when or why. Instead, I'm left something blindly for a reason. The next thing we know, we'll be drifting further and further apart. How frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing it.
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. I see that hasn't changed.
Oh, really? How is he back when he was your student?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I need to ask. He doesn't talk much about that.
And there's a reason why. Please don't.
Tried to sleep on the first day of class.
Oh, why you got caught?
He didn't repeat it after what I made him do when I caught him. Students like him are the easiest to deal with, once you know what piques their interest. I'd have to say, he's one of the very few who's actually interested in the subject, though. But there was this one time when...
In the conversation, Ash looked like he's praying for the ground to swallow him. He'd never been one to talk about himself. What I know about him are mostly bites and pieces I've glanced over the year. He's an atrocious singer. He's bad at art, and he has a personal vendetta against Morty. Now it feels like he isn't that hard to figure out after all. And past noon, where Andrew has to leave us for another meeting. But before we separate,
Santos, a word of advice. Just keep in mind that when it comes to cases such as this, they aren't always what they seem.
Naturally, the mention in the letter was brought up several times during our talk, and no Ash right in that Andrew's offers a different perspective. He's left me with more questions than answers instead. What is she? What does she want from me? Is she going to leave? They all continued to bug me after we left the coffee shop. I don't even notice where Ash take a different turn on our way back.
Where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going?
He doesn't answer. But shortly, he stopped his car in front of a small non-descriptive food stall a little way away from the movie house. If I wasn't paying closer attention, I would have missed it without a doubt. He motioned for me to wait as he gets out the car and walks out in his direction. Sheesh, you want to buy something, just say so. Don't need to make yourself look mysterious. It makes you look more like a dork than cool. The wait isn't long, however. Soon he walking back, holding two, fish-shaped cone in both hands. Ice cream, parfait, a croissant too. By the time he back inside the car, I give it up in effort to figure out what he bought. Not that it looks bad, it's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
I have to move my head back a little when he dressed it at me to avoid the ice cream and the fruit topping from ending on my nose.
What's this for?
My arm's getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2.
With a very glance, I take it off his hand. I still don't understand why there's a need for ice cream today. Nevertheless, I have a small bite. It's actually pretty good. It must have shown it in my face because he chuckled as soon as I take another one.
Saw the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try. It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Do I need to have a reason?
Are you really going to ask me that?
Here's the thing with Ashton Frey. He does not just treat anyone for the free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Hell, he even asked me to teach her how to haggle once. Haggle. Of all the people who asked me that, I have expected such requests from Becca, but Ash, not at all. I'm going to be honest, he also look a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. I think he started to regret ever buying it.
The other day? The movie with Zach and Rebecca? Rebecca's there, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh?
Anyway, during the movie, we, that's to say, we...
Oh?
Shit. Should have written down something first.
What?
Get to the point, Ashton.
Right. I'm sorry.
Bye bye, y'all. What?
Not, I'm sorry for, not getting to the point. I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you.
What's this?
I should have done
Romantic.
that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going to say? You're not still angry, are you?
You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough.
I bit into the cone again, a small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve that heat crawling up my face. It doesn't work, but at least I don't have to look at him. Why I'm feeling embarrassed over an apology, I have no idea. It's not like I wasn't called for it. They were being mean, especially him, and in a fraction of time, it hits me. He skipped his day off just for today. I should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Silence is an awkward company while we finish our respective snack. There are words for this, for people like us, for understanding and sentiments like this. Yet, in this instant, they won't come. As promised, he drops me off at the park right after. Phrases unsaid still hanging heavily in the air. People holding hand. That's why the city park gives off lazier and more a land guy vibe than usual. Who children usually see running around playing, there are now people lying, laying back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food just from nearby carts, and if that wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Maybe I should try walking home today to get my mind off things, to try to find the words somehow. I haven't done that in a while.
Thanks, Ash, for today.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Yeah, I will.
Even so, I linger. We both do. A human breeze brings the smell of dry leaves, warm earth, and a far-off distant memory. Or a false start, an awkward first meeting. Same place, same people playing the same part. Funny how all of the days my brain chooses to remember it now.
Belle.
Oh. Ash exits his car. He strides and unsteady when he approaches me. Or maybe this is his uncertainly showing. I'm not quite sure. He has never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. He stood a short distance from me, close enough that he's within the arm reach, but just far enough for his voice to be heard over a decent small talk. This is what it's going to be. He fumbles for something in his pocket.
Here, catch.
Oh, the small bag lands cleanly on my outstretched hand before it hits the ground. I raise an eyebrow at him, and he responds by shrugging and stuffing both his hands back to his pocket. Somewhere to the side, he finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait, Papa said long ago. For once, this time I listen. His voice is halting, hesitant when he finds it again.
My mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said. I don't believe in this stuff now, but if it makes you feel safe since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one to carry around.
Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I've never been good with those. But right now I could thank him in the best way I know. You can be nice when you're trying. You're not bad after all. What should I say? Oh, I don't know what to say. I closed the short distance separating us, and lightly in place of phrase one can spin together an answer too early to seek out a learner over. And give him a little peek on the cheek. Oh, this went crazy. The touch is short, fleeting, the kind that speaks volume of boundaries we often don't cross as friends. Nonetheless, the thought is there. It lingers in a gentle autumn wind that passes in the empty space separating us. When I step back, I look up at him with a smile. Oh, Isabella got her man. She getting that dick from that guy. Okay, I see you, Isabella, get your girl, get your man, girl. The fuck? It's easy to express gratefulness this way, isn't it? Girl, this is sexual tension. At least with my own family, that's the case. For those two of us, I'm not quite sure. Do you understand? After all, gratitude is considerable, harder to put into words. You spent the latter half of your friendship teetering between good-natured jets and ruffling each other's feathers. Seconds pass before he clears his throat. His face has gone remarkably red, rather from the heat or something else. I can't quite tell. Girl, be for real. But he understands. I know he does, because the smile on him when he finally meets my eye is a gentleness I ever see him show.
Gotta go. Got some reports I forgot to file the other day.
Yeah, see you around. Thanks for the ice cream and the charm.
Don't lose it. You won't find one here again if you do.
I won't. I might move like I have 2 left feet, but I know how to take care of my own stuff. I'm not a total klutz.
I know.
Oh.
In Belle? Remember that one time? Devlin Court?
Oh, I do. We're all the charity in the world.
At the time, when we...
Oh?
What I'm trying to say is that you can rely on me. If something, anything happens.
Oh, I know I can.
Not the exact same thing, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah,
I'll be around.
Oh?
I'll keep that in mind. You're not that bad after all.
Sorry, y'all, I'm texting. Whew. Okay. Oh, I know what that said. The next time we talk, we'll be back to the way we are. Because at the end of the day, that's how things have always moved between us. What we're familiar with, what we're comfortable with. But for all that, it's always easy to put my own faith in him. I just hope I can keep them safe, keep him safe. A long wind blows again, sending dread leaves swirling in a distance, smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunset less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. I need to visit the grocery too. Can't think of it. Wasn't there an art store that opened recently in the park? The cat name is Bornito. Girl, I don't know what the fuck that is. Or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion. Well, it speaks grace, much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes his tail and his eye following my head every movement. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me after all. It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all of these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched on a park bench and drenched in sweat, and a company of a cat curiosity watching me every movement. Hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home they consider ill omens.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted gracefully in my life, of course. Growing up with Riley younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mom used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, gracefully or not, there's no use spoken a short breather and then I'm off home.
Well, where's your owner anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? A owner. That's what the collar is for, isn't it? And bandages is wrapped on one. It's paused though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
I took a small package of sweets from one and a bag beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one in my mouth, he meows. My hand stopped.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I expected him to, but I take his as very clear as a yes. I shift the piece to my palms and hold it out to him warily. He sniffles out twice before.
Baruthia!
Oh, Baruthia. Oh. Like a good, properly trained pet, Baruthia responds as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as his head stops into the direction of the voice. Miss McColleen. Hard to miss. What was her height?
Sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Oh. See, all this time I thought the pause of the conversation, if this can be called one is uncomfortable, where merely 2 people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this doesn't happen a lot, and even if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Still trying to be friendly with her, right? Talk about her job, I'll talk about her cat. I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back at home it is. My grandma used to tell me stories about
Nothing
it.
has happened to me so far.
What the fuck? That's just displeasure in the evidence on her face. Of course, I forgot that for other people, black cats are a of good luck. Then you get ruining your mouth off, Isabella. I'll wreck my brain for a way of remedy the situation before she holds out her hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
Oh my god.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
I think our relationship went down, didn't it? Yeah, probably did. A complete dismissal, even if I ever heard of one. I watch her as she leaves. No, she stopped shortly before crossing the threshold, separating the park and the street. She faced me again, looking like there's something she has forgot to
By
say.
the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights, I mean. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion.
The letter, the same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss Collin that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She's not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I had to pick all the bags I left out on the bench and ran as fast as my legs could take me. In that moment, while I'm carrying in my hands weight for lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who had been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable, but it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gawning at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when things you're trying to keep returning from the front of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was someone else.
Local news. A woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening.
Who?
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Rose? No wonder why she wasn't in the main thing. Rose, they tried to kill Rose up. I didn't show the fucking note though, but she must have found it. Oh my god, Rose? Oh my god.
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her 2-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
No. No. This is what I want. This is supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. There are just stories, right? Legend. That's what everyone has kept telling me. So why? I rushed to my study table and searched for my phone. My whole kid from dread clings tightly to as soon as I touch it, the edges. A piece of folded paper, the letter lying assumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago, and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose. I'm sure of it. I just talked to her, and a sob escapes me, and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighed by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My head shook as I navigated to Rose's number on my contact list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me at once afterwards.
Answer. Please answer, Rose.
Oh no. Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
Rose.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Rose. The TV runs loudly in the background. A deafening static sound from my phone speaker. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams, her pleas, her whispers. We are not safe. Oh my god. That's crazy. A buzzing sensation chased me away. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there dodging, prodding at me. Slowly I become aware of how awkward my situation is. In the arcs that accompany sleep in the curled up position that night before, if I even sleep at all. The memories are important to forget now that Rose gone. It says easy when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have kept my mouth shut. I didn't show Rose though. I guess she saw it. I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. I should have. I guess she light up on my laptop blinks increasingly, mockingly, when I look at it as if it's calling back to a sense of normalcy. I check it out less out of habit, more than anything. In this world, on those typical days, I happily comply and get myself to the office. Today my leg just feels heavy. On one hand, going would keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, the place is itself a stark reminder of what my own fears had cost me. I should just go to work or stay at home. Well, girl, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna be here. Moping won't go get me anywhere. This is just one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it and smile no matter how bad things are and get hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like a lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I drop on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding it for no one else but me to see. Every word written on is glaring back at me. They sneer. They recline. They live in between, fully aware of what they done. With a hump, I picked it up and shoved it into my bag. Perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too, I'll deal with. Somehow find a way and make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me. Even I must do it my own. Papers rustling, telephone ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and a spoken question. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the paper, on various news sites on the internet. Elsewhere is a bitter reminder. The fact everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though their merely mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss called for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for our dead colleague. Oddly, I appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end, it's been given the entire Rose workload, including financial the right paper, and have been promised and upline compensation for my effort. I think he expected me to be happy about it. Instead, I immersed myself into work. I have to anyway if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and the time I give notice is already late. Everyone already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
Bloodspon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one name and another. Hold on a sec. Missing? What name? Do I have to check? Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping in my fingertips against the key fills the office from the better part of my ship as I look through everything. The background about the place is history from the current owners and a list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff that may have a lot of agents hired, but remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us preparing the mission for the open house. See? In the letters. No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
Rose is...
Something stopped into place is the fraction of a moment. Though these people, Rose, the letter...
I need to... No, if it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often say, right? Period. If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get the hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. The letter, my phones, paper, anything that would be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those puppies should. The noise cut sharply through the room, stopping my hand shortly for cramps to fit it into my back.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person's only going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but the click of the pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search the said object. Bitch, I got the fuck out that motherfucker. Fuck that. Echoes throughout the empty workplace. I lost sight of the generators a minute ago, and with me being the only one left, I'm tapped on my feet again, the wooden floor. Something I saw and learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already stored around the ground, a paper tray, handed also been large a jar. Sliding, I pick each of it up with up someplace proper. But the page that greets me makes my blood run cold. The shit that makes, oh my god, makes it way up my spine is numbing as they and it's attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is breathing as it wraps through my grit teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first step out of here, Toro Dark suddenly envelopes me. Oh fuck no, it's my and as it, girl, I need to save or something. I ain't dying here though. As if hearing horrible thought running inside my head right now, something snapped. A soft creak grating towards the thin veil of stillness had descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body gone wriggling at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own church's curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the slipper sidewall. Oh! It's her! That scared the fuck out of me. Sitting in the only exit of the office, facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's same mishair face, tattered clothing, unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. I took a step back, the pen holding slips from my hand and her tired head turned. Fuck no, you crazy bitch! A scream almost escapes my mouth and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding, head hard against my chin. I can hear the bone-chilling sound of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and tells her quick or something wet as she walks towards me, nearer and nearer. The sound is slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping me whimpering from escaping me is my hand that covers my mouth. Someone, please save me. Anyone. I close my eyes, muttering as cautious Steve of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. Oh. What the fuck? Oh shit. But, oh shit. The seconds, minutes stretch out before me, agonizing. Is she gone? Slowly open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent plea to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her know that I want to live. Oh my fucking god, that was crazy. Okay, I think we're alive. I didn't die, I would think. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That was Hannah. Oh, she likes. Oh, she likes Zachary. Oh, she knows her. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're gonna save right here, y'all. That shit was crazy as fuck. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Oh hell no. Well, YouTube, this is the end episode for the letter part 2 for that for you, YouTube. And like I always say, YouTube is what? Never too motherfucking late, YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button for more. Bye, YouTube. Moving my hips, moving my hips, moving my hips, moving my hips, moving my hip, moving my hip, moving my hip, moving. Hey, here we go. Drop it real low, then I bring it right back. Hands on my knees, got the room looking packed. Dropping that ass, got them all in the trance. Bass so loud, make the whole floor dance. Spin, dip, flip, yeah, I move with finesse. Pop, lock, drop, now I'm killing in this dress. Eyes on me when I pass they gas, cause I'm dropping that ass like it's made out of glass. Third round, baby, now I'm taking the crown. Dropping that ass, got 'em all saying wow. Slow on rewind, then I hit real fast. Snap like a flick when I'm throwing it back. Twerk in the mirror, yeah, I hype my own name. Body so cold, but I'm bringing that flame. No shame in the game, I'll be showing my class while I pop lock, dropping that magical ass.